today's video is that Q&A video that I mentioned in the last couple of videos, so it'll be easy for me to get done because I'm still low on time with the move. I did just film the tutorial for this Rihanna inspired look though, and I'll have this up on Monday. I just don't have time to edit it today. So I'm going to start off with some of the like kind of boring, I suppose, or the most frequently asked questions. The most asked question that I always get is, what's your accent? Where are you from? Yeah, why do you talk like that? I get some weird comments about my accent, to be honest. There's a lot of ignorance out there about different accents. People think that it's fake, and I've got some daft people telling me, you know, stop doing that stupid fake accent, it sounds daft or stupid, or, you know, they'd use stronger words, but you know what I mean. So basically, I'm Irish, I'm from Ireland, I live in the west of Ireland. I have a very typically Irish accent. It's not put on, it's just the way it is. There are people in Ireland with way thicker accents than I do. I've kind of a relaxed enough Irish accent. It's just where I'm from in Galway, we don't have the strongest accent unless you're from like the city centre, or certain parts like out in Connemara can be quite strong as well, but I don't have a very, very strong accent. But that's it, I'm Irish from the west of Ireland. Then I get the usual, what age are you, what height are you, how heavy are you, which I don't always answer because I don't know the motivation behind these questions, but I'm not embarrassed about answering them, it doesn't bother me. So I'm 32 years old, I think. Yeah, I'm 32. I couldn't think if I was 31 or 32 there. I'm 32. I am 5'3", so I'm pretty short. People always are surprised about how short I am when they meet me in real life. They're always, that's one of the main things people say. They're like, Jesus, I didn't know you were so small. And I'm quite small in stature as well. Now I weigh the most now that I've ever weighed. I don't weigh myself though. I'm like the fattest I've ever been, I suppose. I don't weigh myself though, except for when I go to the doctor. The last time I was at the doctor, I was about 8.5 stone, which again is the heaviest I've ever been. I haven't really been working out this year though, and that's it. But I'm still small, like I eat what I want and I don't really put on weight. I've always been a size 8, well, I used to be a size 6, I'm more of a size 8 now. Irish and UK size, so that's that out of the way. Then another really common question is, are you a makeup artist? Do you work on a counter? How are you trained? How, you know, where's the best place to train to be a makeup artist in Ireland? I am a professional makeup artist. I was doing that before I started YouTube. It was one of the reasons I started YouTube actually, because I just thought it was a nice outlet to, you know, practice my makeup and keep my skills honed, I suppose. And it's good for, really good for inspiration as well for your own work. I do work on counter, but I never say where I work or what company I work for on YouTube because it's nothing to do with that. I don't want to be representative of them on YouTube. YouTube is a branch. I see it as an extension of my freelance makeup, so it's got nothing to do with what company I work for, and I only do work for them part-time. I do YouTube a lot more of YouTube than I do work for I spend a lot more time doing YouTube than I do working for that other company. Anyhow, so I do work on counter. Was I trained? I'm self-trained. I have an art background, so I went to art college. I've always done art, like since I was as young as I can remember. I've always had like crayons or whatever in my hand. That came really naturally to me. Makeup was a natural kind of progression of that. So makeup was never something I struggled with. And I love learning new stuff. So I did do a course in the School of Makeup Artistry here in Galway years ago. This is going back about 6 or 7 years. I'd already been doing makeup though at that stage. And to be honest, I didn't find the course hugely helpful. It was very heavily based in, well, it was helpful in a way because it was very heavily based in skincare and in ingredients and stuff like that, which I found boring at the time, but now I'm glad of it because I have a huge interest in skincare and ingredients. I think they're so important when you do work in makeup, and I got a diploma out of that, which the reason I wanted to do it was because at the time I really wanted to work on counter and work, you know, for one of those companies, and it just was easier if you have like a diploma or something like that. Even nowadays you kind of do need, because everyone wants to be a makeup artist nowadays, but back then it was still kind of helpful, very helpful to, you know, you'd way more job opportunities if you had a course done or something like that. So that's what I did. And yeah, so I don't know about many courses in Ireland though. Like that course has, you know, that was 6 or 7 years ago, so even in a different place, so I don't really know how great it is now. I don't know much about other schools in Ireland, so I can't really tell anyone to go to any schools. But one thing I will say, in my opinion, I think that they're overpriced to the hilt. Like, the amount you pay is ridiculous, I think, for a lot of those makeup schools, and a lot of them don't give like actual like recognised degrees or diplomas or whatever, so be aware of that. But they can be really helpful, especially for someone who's a real beginner. I think I was already a little bit too advanced when I did the course, and I found it a bit boring because of that. And then a lot of other people in the course, you know, who were brand new would struggle a little bit, so it wasn't kind of balanced. So that's just my kind of 2 cents there. Then another question I got asked in one of the last videos was, are you married? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have any kids? I'm not married. I have no intention of getting married. I've never been drawn to the idea of marriage. It doesn't appeal to me. I don't have kids. Again, I actually don't have any interest in having kids. I've never, you know, it's never appealed to me. You never know if that'll change or not in the future, but no, I've never wanted kids, and I do have a boyfriend. Another question I got asked under one of the videos was, why am I moving? Where have I moved to? I haven't moved country. I'm literally like 5-minute drive up the road from where I used to be. The reason I had to move is because the landlord is doing up the apartment, that's it. But I'm delighted because I'm in a much bigger house now. The last place was really cramped. I have so much stuff. Even though I've gotten rid of about 2 or 3 black sacks worth of crap, I still need to get rid of more, but I needed the space, and I have so much more space in this makeup room now. Now, I still haven't honed the lighting or anything like that yet. I think the lighting from the front is fine. It's a bit dark here at the back, so I'm going to have to get some kind of backlighting, just so that it's not all shadowy there and stuff like that. But that's the reason we had to move, just because like we had to we couldn't live there anymore. The landlord needed the apartment, and I love the new place. It's absolutely fab. What are my favourite beauty hacks? I suppose doing eyes before finishing off your skin is a good one, because you just don't have to be so particular. You don't have to like have a heart attack basically if you have a little bit of fallout under your eyes. I actually didn't even know what the word hack was before Sharon Farrell did one of her beauty hacks videos, and I had to look up, and I was like, what the heck is a hack? It's not a word I've ever heard or used in used of in Ireland, but I think Sharon, since she's gone over to Australia, her vernacular has changed a little bit. Because she does use words that I'm like not that familiar with, you know, just obviously slightly different vocabulary depending on where you live. But anyhow, back to the beauty hacks. I can't really think of any. I'm really bad when I'm put on the spot as well when it comes to questions, or like if you ask me to think of a joke, I never will, and then 10 hours later I'd be like, ah crap, I should have said this joke or whatever. But yeah, I just can't think of any. Doing the eyes definitely before finishing off your skin, and I don't know. That's all I can think of. Sorry guys. Will I do a house tour? I don't know, I might do. See, because I share with my partner, obviously my boyfriend, and he's quite a private person, I don't feel like it would be fair on him to put everything up on the internet. If I do, I'll just do kind of a, like, how would I put it? One that's as non-invasive as possible, so maybe like not showing our bedroom and stuff like that. But I don't know, we'll see. And if I do, it will be up on my Shiv in the Box channel, because it's nothing really to do with makeup. Another one I get asked all the time is, I'll definitely do a room tour though once it's like perfectly finished up on this channel. And then another question I always get asked is about my tattoos and piercings, because I don't know if everyone knows, I have quite a lot of tattoos now. I haven't been tattooed in years. I really want to get more, but I get asked to show them all the time, and I've never really shown them properly. Like, you can see bits of them on like camera every now and again. I will be doing a tattoo video this summer, I absolutely promise that. I did a video over on the Shiv in the Box channel about 2 years ago about my piercings, like the history of my piercings and what I used to have. Now, the only piercings that I have left at the moment are my tunnels, and this is actually still pierced, but I just don't wear it. Everything else is gone. But if you're interested in that, you can go check that out. Shiv in the Box, SHIV in the Box, all one word, is my second channel, which I haven't uploaded to in like, again, about 2 years, but I do plan on uploading there soon. But yeah, I definitely will be doing a tattoo video, and sooner rather than later, hopefully. My eyes, that's something I always get asked about. Are my eyes real? Yeah, they're real. I know you mean, like, do I wear contacts? No, I don't wear contacts. I just have green eyes, which are very common in Ireland. I did a video on the brown spots in my eyes, which is called Why My Eyes Have Freckles, I think. It's called heterochromia. It's just basically excess dark or different pigment in your eyes. It's very common here again. It's uncommon worldwide. So a lot of people, particularly people in countries where eyes are naturally darker, like dark brown eyes, Wouldn't see it as often, but it is quite natural here. But yeah, quite common here. But yeah, my eyes are natural. That's just the way they are, and they look very green from afar, but when you look up close, there's no green in them because there's no such thing as green eyes. You look it up if you don't believe me, but it's just a mixture of blue and yellows and browns. That's what makes it look green. So it is interesting. I suppose I was very interested when I first learned that. What foundation colour are you? I get asked this all the time, even though I say it in most videos. I'm NC15 MAC. I think that's just the easiest way of saying it, but I'm always usually always the very palest yellow shade. So I am a cool shade. I'm not like, I don't have any pink. I sometimes can have pink high colouring, but I don't have any pink undertones in my skin. It's just neutral or yellow. But my legs look very, very white. They're the whitest part of me. My stomach gets quite yellow if it gets a little bit of colour, and then like if I get a tan, it would be matching to like an NC25 kind of thing, but I'm just normally an NC15. Yeah. Then last question would be, do you have any siblings? And yeah, I've got 2 sisters and 2 brothers. One brother is a year older than me, the other is 10 years older than me, and then I have a sister. My 2 sisters, I'm in the bang smack in the middle of those. I have Etna, who's 2.5 years younger than me, and Aoife, who's 2.5 years older than me. We all have Irish names, so be Aoife, Etna, myself, Siobhán, and Cian is my brother's name, and then Andrew is my older brother's name. Which isn't, I suppose, the most Irish name, but I didn't grow up with Andrew, so his name wasn't chosen by my mother or whatever. But yeah, that's it. I hope this was some way interesting. I think it's just so boring because it's just me blabbing about stuff about myself. But if you do want to see anything more like this, along the lines of this, feel free to leave questions down below. I don't know if I even answered any of them correctly or interestingly, but yeah, that's it guys. Thanks a million for watching. I'll chat to you all really soon. Slán.